Science is difficult and simple at the same time, just as everything about both man and woman is quite different, but also similar in one way or another in their behavior, talent, kindness, character, understanding. They all develop and exercise all of these qualities and virtues differently, obviously in their own ways, in accordance with their different biology, origin, manufacturing for different ends and ambitions in one way or another. But they have also got striking similarities in education, talent, liking, disliking, etc. But then again, when it comes to science, then it's good and bad at the same time because science either already exists in nature, so science was already existing, but man was not there to understand it, to perceive it, to recognize it, to consider it. And when man came into being, then also he was not so advanced, intelligent, knowledgeable, educated enough to be able to understand all the scientific, theological, philosophical phenomena which was always there, which is always happening still to this date in one way or another. So the previous man definitely lacked knowledge, infrastructure, privilege, access to education, etc. But the modern man somehow, some ways dumb, silent, stupid, foolish anyways. The modern people constantly prioritize and exercise and hold on to not only self-obsessed, self-centric behaviors and ways and actions, but also to stupidity, mediocrity, conformity, competition, ignorance, pretense, artificiality at every step of the way, in accordance with their societal institutional teachings and trainings to be successful, powerful, for wealth, riches, validation, approval, which they constantly need, without which they are nothing. They are worthless because they have given up all personality and authenticity and constructed meticulously the persona for social survival in one way or another. But then again, science, which is man made now, is quite difficult and simple at the same time because the ultimate foundation or aim of science was to assimilate more data and knowledge and to substitute, put them together for harmony, understanding, and betterment of not only the human beings but also of the whole world with the creation of science, technology of different sorts. There is science in everything, not only in the telescope but also in the other things. So definitely there is advantage and disadvantage of misuse or overuse of science which we have done because we see the bad things in everything. We can't live without doing the bad things, and that's why we're also chained and limited and restrained by our evil things. We're in chains because we want to be in chains, because we cannot give up our evil, desire, intention, arbitrary cravings for more power, science, and we're also similarly domesticated servants to the external institutions which we have supported and created it in one way or another. So we're chained in a lot of ways for a lot of reasons, but we are also partially responsible